Nothing is cooler than ice.
What? What in the world? What in the world is this? Ice! My God, it's ice! Ice is here in Fairfield! I can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen, it's ice! Spine buster on Nicholas! And the spear from Malachi! And now I think we know what's next. I think we know. Powerbomb!
Welcome to Northern Wrestling Federation Bustin Loose. Slick Rick along with the man, the CEO of the Northern Wrestling Federation, Roger Ruffin. Fairfield is now in the history books at the UAW Hall just past Saturday night. How about Jay Donaldson, still Northern Wrestling Federation champion?
And the action was hot, Slick Rick, and the Revolution tried to stir things up, but it suddenly got cold, Rick. It got cold as ice in Fairfield.
Hey, coming up this Saturday, Bone Crushers National Pro Wrestling Training Center. You know it's at 2616 Coleraine Avenue. Come on down. Bell time will be 8 p.m. We'll have the year-end awards will be given out. You know, the voting is closed now. You can't vote anymore. But we'll be giving out the year-end awards. That's this Saturday at Bone Crushers. Country Wild Matt Stevens will be at Bone Crushers. Hopefully you'll be as well, as he goes one-on-one with the Bronze God, Danny Todd.
Former tag team partners Slick Rick and Matt Stevens wants to win the gold, and the gold is held by Danny Todd, the Bronze God. That's Tri-State Championship gold.
Hey, how about a handicap match this Saturday at Bone Crushers? You know the whole situation with the referees, they feel their integrity came into question because of the Jive Turkey. You know I'm talking about Justin Lane. Justin Lane will take on Francis Furlong and Big Mama.
First, the Jive Turkey took on Francis Furlong, and then he took on Big Mama. Well, this time, Slick Rick, just like you said, he's got to take them both on. Shane Allegra put that match together. I gave him the power to do it, and it's going to be sheer entertainment at Bone Crushers Saturday.
Hey, how about this one? Nasty Russ goes one-on-one with Miguel Sanchez.
Miguel Sanchez wants to get even for his brother Horatio, who Nasty Russ put out of action. It's get even time this Saturday.
Hey, how about this? Fairfield, everybody's been talking about it now. It's our chance to recap with you what happened in Fairfield just last Saturday night, brought to you by the Buffalo Wings and Rings at the Jungle Gyms Plaza.
Of Boston Pro Wrestling, along with the Assistant CEO of the Northern Wrestling Federation, Nate the Snake Pelly, and what an incredible night we had. Brand new unified champion as Miguel Sanchez defeats Nasty Russ.
What a night it was here in Fairfield, Boston, and what about that matchup? The genuine superstar Anthony Bryant taking on Playboy Scott, the superstar Hayes, the superstar moniker on the line, and I can't believe it. Scott Hayes is now the one and only true superstar in the NWF by virtue of his very tainted victory over Anthony Bryant.
He hasn't stopped talking about that yet. But then we had the main event, Jay Donaldson in the rematch against Chad Too Bad Allegra in a lumberjack match, and I cannot believe the way it ended with Justin Lane, another low blow.
Once again, the same thing that we saw last one. I thought the solution was surround the ring with wrestlers. Well, that wasn't what happened tonight. What we saw was it was interference. Everybody got involved. So next time, February 16th here in Fairfield, every wrestler is barred from ringside, and Jive Turkeys are barred as well.
But what about Revolution?
The Revolution, what we saw tonight, what we've seen over the past several weeks with them, and they've been taking it to a whole new level. But tonight here in Fairfield, the Revolution, they met with some resistance for the very first time. Roger Ruffin had enough, and he didn't come along. He brought Angel, and I couldn't believe it. He brought Ice.
An unbelievable return. I cannot believe how this is led up. I can't believe what's on the line. It is amazing. Make sure that you don't miss a thing with the Northern Wrestling Federation. I'm Sean Bossman with Nate the Snake saying, till next time, my friend.
Night that was in Fairfield, but let's look to the future in the Northern Wrestling Federation, and that's returning to Northern Kentucky. We'll be in Florence, Kentucky for the first time, our debut at the Midwest Sports Complex. Don't miss it. Again, that's February the 9th. You'll see on that night a big tag team match when Rob the Bomb Williams, wow! Hey! Yeah, boom! He teams up with Angel to take on Chuck E. Smooth and King Kahuna.
It's gonna be a classic matchup with the NWF Classics. Angel, ah!
Oh, then, the big one, inside a steel cage, still the NWF champion, Jay Donaldson, defends against former champion T-Money.
And the NWF fans love steel cage matches, and that's what we're going to give them at the debut show in Florence. The heavyweight champion, Jay Donaldson. It might be your last night. T-Money might be a champ for the second time.
Wow, but hey, this Saturday night will be at Bone Crushers National Pro Wrestling Training Center. Country Wild Matt Stevens has a shot at picking up the Tri-State title. He takes on Bronze God, Danny Todd. You'll also see Nasty Russ putting his unified title on the line against Miguel Sanchez in the big handicap match involving NWF referees Big Mama and Francis Furlong.
It's going to be a great one.
Why they team up to take on Justin Lane, the Jive Turkey. It's all this Saturday night. Hey, let's hear from the stars of the Northern Wrestling Federation.
Superstars. Next week, 26 de enero, Señor Nasty, uno más. Tercio, I did it!
Bone Crushers, January 26th. Danny Todd, you remember me, don't you? It was at Fairfield when you turned your back on me. You remember Fairfield in that ladder match when I almost took your Tri-State title. So you might have squeaked your way out in Fairfield. It ain't gonna happen this time, Danny, because you're looking at the next Tri-State champion. So you bring your fanny pack, bring all the bronzer that you can bring. Because I'm gonna bring the wild, I'm bringing country back, Danny. So Bone Crushers, be ready to lose your Tri-State title.
Northern Wrestling Federation firing up the NWF truck and taking it on the road this Saturday.
That thing is a gas guzzler, Rick.
I don't know about that, but I do know that January the 26th, we will be at Bone Crushers. That's this Saturday night. Be there, no excuses.
And Slick Rick,
yes,
it's the annual award show. Find out who's Wrestler of the Year 2012.
What about this? Back in Northern Kentucky, we weren't gone long, and we are at the Midwest Sports Complex.
Steel cage match, February the 9th.
Don't miss it. And then February 16th, oh, that's only 2 days after Valentine's Day, we'll be at Fairfield's UAW Hall for Shot Through the Heart. What a great idea. Get your loved one tickets for that one.
Oh, man. Flowers, chocolates, and wrestling.
And on February the 25th, we'll be back at the Harrison Health and Fitness Center right there in West Harrison, Indiana for a big event.
And Jay Donaldson puts her title on the line. Matt Stevens gets his first ever NWF title match the 23rd of February.
Hey, this Saturday night we will be at Bone Crushers. We've already told you a lot. Don't forget it. It's going to be Country Wild Matt Stevens one-on-one with the Bronze God Danny Todd. A lot of opportunities coming up for the Country Wild Matt Stevens. It all begins this Saturday night. And now, let's take a look back once again at this historic event we just had at Fairfield's UAW Hall.
crossed the line before. You thought breaking into your house, kidnapping your daughter, choking Nate the Snake, you thought all that was bad, and then you spilled my blood. You, Roger Ruffin, you, and Angel, and Ice. Ice, you should have stayed long gone. This didn't concern you until tonight. And now that Roger Ruffin, Angel, and Ice have my blood on their hands, oh, they will pay. They will pay. They will pay dearly. February 16th, Roger, you have put the NWF on the line. You gave us what we wanted. Now, are you scared? We finally got to you, Roger. You went a little crazy. You went a little crazy. Crazy, Roger! But I'm telling you what, it's not crazy enough. This is your grandchild, Roger. You created us. And we are going to destroy the NWF. Who's Angel? Who's Ice? Who's Roger Ruffin? The revolution stands strong. And on February 16th, the revolution will become the